Good overhead air squat into push-up. Call these squat rolls. Joey's gonna demonstrate a few for you. Good overhead reach, working on shoulder mobility as well. Second thing we do is right into our I, Y, and T. 6 each arm. Joey's gonna demonstrate a few for you, core tight, thumb up. Nice and slow. Working on full range of motion. Working full body mobility right before we get a lift in. Good, thumb up, good range of motion. Good. Next thing we do is we're right into our Frankenstein kicks. 2 swings. Notice how Joey's keeping his back straight, protecting his spine. Each leg, 3 steps. Full range of motion. Get all the way to the volleyball line. Second thing coming back, we have quad pull with an overhead reach. So knees together, glutes are squeezed. We're still working our shoulder mobility. Arms straight. Squeezing our glutes, protecting our spine. Third exercise we have is toe touches, walking toe touches. Joey's gonna dig his heel into the ground. Same hand, outside of his hand into the inside of his foot. He's gonna push his hips back by hip hinging, keeping his core tight, protecting his spine. Three steps and next foot. Fourth exercise we have is our knee pull. We're gonna pull our knee to our chest without overextending our back. 3 steps, knee to chest, feeling it in our glutes. Fifth exercise we have is inchworm Spider-Man. So Joey's gonna inchworm down, keeping his legs straight, right into a Spider-Man lunge, where he has his right foot next to his right hand on the outside. Gonna Spider-Man after he inchworms down. Gonna feel his glutes, keeping his spine straight. Stepping up with that leg. Inchworm down, keeping his core tight. Good. Next stretch we have going back is our leg cradle. So he's going to get his hand over his ankle and under his knee. He's going to pull up towards his chest. Some of your hips may be better. Work on getting it 90 degrees. Now we're getting into our lunges. We have an overhead reach with a lunge down. Joey's gonna work on twisting either way, opening up his hips, keeping his core tight. 3 steps, going the other way. Good overhead reach, working our shoulder mobility as well. keeping an upright back, core tight. 8th one we have is a lateral lunge. We're going to feet facing forward, our heels are going to be on the ground. We're going to work on going back and forth to either leg, opening up our adductors as well as sitting into a squat. Work the best you can on keeping your back as upright as you can. This is your time to get loose. If you need to do more than 1 or 2, continue to sit in it, back and forth. Good, and finally what we have is our last exercise. We have our greatest stretch ever, okay? We're gonna walk through this one. Joey's gonna step with the lunge. He's gonna try to touch the same arm as the lunging leg. He's gonna try to touch his elbow down into the ground, get a full extension. If you can, great. If not, get as close as you can. He's then gonna open up with his left arm. Okay, getting good thoracic rotation, trying to stack his shoulders over on top of each other. His arms then gonna come across his leg. Good hamstring stretch, pushing back our hips, and then step up. Now he'll move a little bit quicker as we're going. Switching legs, trying to touch, elbow down as far as we can. Good thoracic rotation, stacking our shoulders. His arm's gonna fall over his leg, pushing our hips back, digging our heel into the ground, or keeping our heel planted. Good rotation, opening up our hips. Getting a good full body mobility before we begin our lift. Joey should have a good sweat going, and he's going to finally bear crawl to where we started. What a bear crawl is, he's going to be on all 4 hands and feet. He's going to step, going at a slow pace, engaging his core, engaging his legs all the way to the finish. And he should have a good sweat going and ready to hit his lift.